Mental, physical, social, spiritual stress.
I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
There's different types of stress within law enforcement. Let's go over those right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Scott again for you, and I just wanted to say that, look, the job is very stressful. We all know this, but unfortunately, I read a bad statistic that 90 police officers in 2021 alone have taken their life by suicide, and that's just the ones that have been reported. So it's obvious we still have a lot to be concerned about, and we have to cope with stress in healthy ways, but you can't really cope about something if you're not really aware of it. So the first thing, we'll just start up here in the mind. Mental stress of policing. Good gosh. It boils down to this, in my opinion. What the majority of the stress is from can be the external factors of the job, the danger, the risk, the sad things you see, such as when a child's been a victim of a crime, or you have to inform a family member that one of their loved ones has passed away or overdosed or was killed, something like that. External things, but on the inside, actually in the departments, it's stressful. Like, there could be so many changes going on, you can't keep up. Policies, procedures, technology is just getting so advanced right now that it can be a bit overwhelming for your mind. So there is definitely mental stress. And then there's physical stress. There's the uniform. It's additional weight on your body for hours on end, day after day. The weight is there, and it's at least an additional 15 pounds.
All right, I just got done finishing my morning workout, and I'm going to weigh myself on the scale and then put on the uniform and show you what the weight difference is, okay?
Boom, 210 pounds. All right, now I'm gonna go get the uniform on, and you can see what the difference is, and you can't tell me an officer doesn't have physical tension.
All right, I got all my stuff on, so let's see how much weight is there now. 232 pounds. Look at that. Woohoo! 22 additional pounds for physical stress.
And then on patrol, sitting can take a toll on you, and that can be a physical stress as well as the weight that gets you really stiff. And in my opinion, it just kind of ages you. But I've talked about that more about that in another video. So click the link right here.
Or right here, wherever it is, just click it.
If you want to learn more about the uniform and the weight. But that's physical stress. But also what contributes to physical stress is officers are tired. My gosh, this can affect mindset as well, like mental stress. When I worked the first 9 years of my career, 2 weeks of days, 2 weeks of nights, just that constant rotating, there was fatigue.
Oh, wow. I just had the weirdest dream. You know you're driving, right?
And when I was tired, you better believe that my body was stressed because it didn't feel well. And if your body's not stressed, your mind's not going to feel well. Then there's social stress. What can I mean by that? What I'm talking about is you become so hypervigilant after you've been a cop for a little bit that you could go out with people and not be present to them, in the sense that you're just so ready for the next threat, the next emergency, that you literally cannot pay attention to a fun conversation your friends are trying to have with you. And that can create social anxiety where relationships are affected. And you can also become asocial, where you feel indifferent to people. So on the flip side of that, I say deal with it by getting out there, having fun, and being present to the people you're friends with. What do I mean by being present to them? Pay attention to them, have fun, enjoy it. And then there's spiritual stress. Me personally, about 2 to 3 years into it, there were times when I really questioned my faith in God. I mean, how could God let such bad things happen? But then also a lot of police officers outside of the religion aspect really wonder, why am I doing what I'm doing? I'm not making a difference. Now, there might be people who are influenced by you, who are inspired by you, who you make a difference for, and you'll never know. Please don't forget that. But when you question whether or not you're making a difference, or you question, is all of society just bad, which it's not. We deal with a small portion of the population. It can really be tense and stressful on your spiritual health. And then one more I want to mention. All the types of stress for police officers can be internal. What a lot of cops are dealing with, in my opinion, which I think I have some credibility to talk about it. There's a lot of tension within a department because there's a lot of gossip, which, hey, I'm guilty of at times. You have a lack of trust among officers within a department where none of them trust each other, or A lot of them don't trust each other. That's a type of stress that needs to be addressed from good leadership. I recently attended a funeral for an officer who was murdered, and we were at the gravesite ceremony. So many officers there gathered, dressed as nice as they could, there to support the family. But the second the gravesite ceremony ended, so many people just poof, gone. Yeah, I mean, just left as quick as they could. And I was like, wait a minute, weren't we here to support each other? Now, some might think, wow, that's kind of critical of you. I'm just giving you my opinion, being honest with you. Only a handful stuck around to hug and shake hands and be there for each other. It was kind of upsetting, in my opinion. There can be different types of stress. So if you did like this video, please click the like button below. Take care of yourself, and may God bless.